Good evening. My name is Kelvin Reed, and welcome to Journey to Become Wealthy, day 43. Do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that you get notified every time I post a video. So today we saw the market come down hard, right? We saw the market come down hard. And I'm here to tell you how I made money on the way down. I want you guys to know how I made money on the way down, right? So today I traded two options, but we're gonna get into that a little later. I want to start off with, let's check out our futures, and we're gonna check out the trends on what happened. So we got our futures here. All the futures are down, right? We have the Dow down 0.49%, the S&P 500 down negative 1.42%, and the Nasdaq down a big negative 2.51%. That is major for the Nasdaq. That is major. We don't like to see that, right? And let's come down to the Hang Seng. The Hang Seng came down 0.80%. As far as the market movers, we see here we have some, but none that we really are playing in. But we see that the negatives outweigh the positives, right? We see the negatives outweigh the positives. Remember, I use those as signs, right? Signs to show me, hey, it's tomorrow be positive or negative. What weighs the heaviest? The Russell down 0.76% today, down 0.76%. So again, we've been beat down after beat down after beat down, and today was definitely a kick a kick. So if you watched last night's video, I actually told you I think today would have been flat but down, right? I said today would be flat but down. I was wrong, right? I mean, I was correct. We were down, but this is nowhere near flat. This is negative 2.51%. That is a major drop, right? So the market's basically tumbled. They came all the way back down. They took everything, almost everything they had been given. So what we see, excuse me, y'all, what we see is technology sector beat all the way down, except for Taiwan Semiconductor. It hung in there somehow, and it's up 5%. They may have had some positive news to kind of boost them up, but everything is beat down. This ain't flat. This isn't flat. I mean, you guys have been seeing the 1%, the less than 1%, 0.4%, 0.02% gains or losses. This is beat down. Now, ServiceNow came down 9%. I mean, Microsoft down 4.23%. And ServiceNow is a banger. So you can believe I'm going to be looking for the bottom because I may be wanting to jump in this. But I may be wanting to jump in this for long term, for the future. Not for right now, but for the future. I'm going to want to jump into this. So I may buy and hold on my next payday, right? Consistency. We buy when we get paid, right? Or if I make enough profits doing these options I've been doing, we'll go that route. Man, the technology sector is beat down though, and I hate to see it because I'm in it so heavy. I hate to see it. Financial sector, they actually were able to stay pretty flat, right? Nothing was beat down too bad. It stayed pretty flat. It hung in there. The financial sector hung in there, and this is why we started getting into finances. Because while the technology sector got beat down, we saw the financial sector just kind of hang in there, on cruise control. Like, all right, buddy, I may have my day tomorrow, but not today. Not today. Aside from PayPal. Y'all know I'm in PayPal. Y'all know I love PayPal. It's a long-term stock, and this joker is down 3% today. And I am sick and tired of seeing it be down. But hey, that's all a part of the game. That is a part of the game. Communication services down. Facebook down 2%. Google down 2%. Snap Inc. down 10%. I mean, y'all, it's a bloodbath. It's a bloodbath. So this is crazy. This is crazy. Tesla down 6.75%. Even though that's not bad, because this joker is a banger. It's steady been knocking it out of the park every week. BABA came down negative 4.40%. Now that hurt. That hurt because I like BABA. I'm in BABA and I'm trying, I'm holding on. JD, it came down. We just did an analysis on it yesterday, and I'm pretty sure I put my buy. Let's see what I put my buy at on JD. $70, right? I may need to reevaluate that because if it keeps coming down, I would love to get it in the 60s than the 70s. So that's just the type of things we want to look at when we come here, right? We're looking at these prices. We're looking at how far it's come down. It's sitting at $71 right now, and I said $70 is a buy. If it come down to 60, we're gonna watch for the bottom. If it come down to $60, $50, we're gonna want to load the boat on this bad boy. Etsy down 6%. Mealy down 6%. I'm not sure what Etsy was down. Etsy was down 6% as well, man. It's just bad. It was all beat up. We got see the energy sector looking pretty flat. Industrial's pretty flat. Utilities look like they might have hung in there more on the green side, but still not nothing major. So flat. And basic materials, they were pretty mixed, right? It looks like basic materials is pretty mixed. Consumer defensive, Walmart popped up 1.42%. It looks like it, and it was coming down for the past couple of days. Costco is down 1.70%. Target is up, but again, pretty much most of this is pretty flat. We don't see anything heavy. Let's check out the beverage. Bud and Anheuser-Busch was up 3%. That's pretty good. Tyson Foods up 2%, which that's not a surprise because I still been seeing food shortages. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but it's been difficult to find chicken wings, and I don't like that. I like my chicken wings. Cisco up 2.85%, and we know they're the ones who transporting the food. So these are basic material companies that, of course, are necessary, whether it's a pandemic or whether we having a shortage. These companies are necessary, so these may be good companies that we want to get in. However, you can see that they are small market cap, so we might want to take a look at them and see how they move and how they've been trending over the past months or year. So, all right, we see the stock market pretty beat down in majority of the sectors, pretty beat down. Crypto got beat back down. It was rising all through the night, and the Feds had it. So, just so you guys know, for those of you who don't watch the news or check out the articles, the Fed actually had a talk today, and it was, I want to say around 10 or 11 maybe, Central Standard Time. That joker, the market was in the red. I mean, people were just anticipating the talks. They were anticipating bad news or whatever the case may be, but things just came back down. And as we know, crypto moves with the market majority of the time. So Bitcoin's come back down 1.91%, back in that $42,000 range, still hanging around in there. Ethereum down 1.96%, $3,200. Terra Luna back in the 79s. Doge is actually up. It's holding steady at up 6.53%. Shiba Inu down 5.99%. And for those of you who listened to me on last week or a couple weeks ago, you should have bought this at 4 zeros and 2.8 and lower. So you should still be pretty up on this. If you want to get out, I don't know how much you bought, whatever the case may be, you know, hey, you can ransom, you can sell it while it's high, get back in when it comes down some more. You know, that's the name of the game, right? Buy low, emphasis on buying low and selling high. You got to make sure you remember that. Mana's down. Oh, it's down good, 3%, down to $2.91. Where's the Sandbox? Sandbox down 3.03%. Crow down 3.42%. And pretty much all of these are hitting the down in the range of 2 to 4%. So, I mean, hey, that's fine. That means we have more buying opportunities. Of course, we want to wait till we get to the bottom before we start buying. We want to get to the bottom before we start buying. So, I made some options trades today, right? That's what I want to talk to you guys about. I made some options trades today, right? And I kind of want to just give you guys a glimpse of what I did, kind of show you guys some of this stuff. So, just so you know, because again, last night I told you guys how I felt like the market was going to be in the red today. And I saw some news on Chinese stocks that pretty much was like, all right, jump in there, do a put option, means when the stock goes down, our money goes up. So we're paying because we predict that the stock price will go down. I saw BABA coming down. It was already down. You see here, it was down 3.44%, right? It was down 3.44%. So I got in there. My average cost was $2.80, so $280 technically. I got in there, and I saw it come down for a while, right? I saw it coming down, and actually it started going back up. As it started going back up, I saw an opportunity to buy a second option because, again, I saw the bad news that China had, and I knew this bad boy was coming back down, right? So what I did was I actually bought another one, and that brought my average down to 271 instead of 280. You see here, my average cost is 280, and now I bought a second. You see, my average cost is 280. I had one contract. I bought a second one, brought my average down to 271, right? So, and you see here, I'm down $22, which was 4%. So, cool. I'm fine with that because I'm knowing what this thing's gonna do. Like, I'm looking at the market. The entire market is blood red, right? So I'm not concerned. I'm not very concerned. I got in here, and you guys know I'm taking pictures as things continue dropping. I'm following, because now you see here what was important here was the fact that it's 288. If I wouldn't have brought my average down, I would not have been making this much profit, right, based on this low percent. But I brought my average down, and I had a second contract, making my put option more valuable, and I was watching the trend. So I got out. You guys know I get out at 20%. I got out here. I should have. And usually when I buy two options like this, I sell one and hold the other for the next day, right? Because there's always a chance that it'll keep going down. But I got out here because I saw an opportunity on another play. So this is me making 20%, right? So do not be afraid of the volatility of the market, especially when you're looking at the trend and you know that the stocks are being beat down, and you see the futures are going down, you see the market is being beat down, and there's bad news to support while it's down. Do not second guess yourself. Follow your gut those times, because if I'd have sold out while I was down right here, I'd have never saw these profits, right? Instead, I took opportunity, I took the chance, and this is the same goes for a stock. So you buy it at 380, oh crap, it comes down to 260. That's an opportunity for you to buy it again at a lower price, bring your average down, so that way when it does run back up, you take more profits that much sooner. So I just wanted to show you guys an example of this, and I took my 20%, and I actually sold both options because I saw the opportunity to get into Lucid. And this was actually the end of the day. You see the time here was 2:52. If I would have held on, I could have gotten even more, right? I sold mine when it was hitting at 3.23, but this is another $17 profit here at 340, and that's $17 each. So that's another $34 I could have made on top of this. I could have closed the day out up $136, actually $140. So almost $140. I could have closed the day out on that, but instead I took my profits instead of being greedy, because I saw the opportunity to get into here. Lucid had news. Lucid, but prior to this year, it was CCIV. And there was a merger of the company, Lucid and CCIV. And for those of you who don't know what Lucid is an EV company. So prior to this, they were CCIV, which is Churchill Capital. They merged. The individuals who were still holding Church CCIV stocks, they were in a lockdown where they did not have the opportunity to sell their shares for 30 days, I believe is what it was. Maybe longer. It may have been longer than that. I cannot recall. I think it was longer than that. But they had been locked into this company, watching the ups and the downs without the opportunity to get out. So, because of this thing has been making profits. Lucid has been on the upside. These people want to take profits too, right? So I predict with that news and the fact that China had bad news for the China region, I knew this stock was going to come down some more. You guys see here, I only bought one share, and I'm up 34% on this. If I would have bought two shares, I would have made $120 already today on this. And this is at the close. So I'm actually still holding this one going into tomorrow, because again, it has bad news. The market is closed on Monday, so we know that some people will be trying to take profits tomorrow to get out for the holiday. They'll be trying to hold and get out. So I'm predicting this thing to keep coming down a little bit. So I use the news, the technical analysis to just know, hey, this thing's going to come down. So I just wanted to show you guys the news, because these are the things I look for, right? When I'm looking at Robinhood or Webull, they have a news section, and these types of articles pop up, right? So here it says, Alibaba stock is headed for its biggest drop of the year. Put season, right? Immediately put season. Let me make money on the way down, because I own shares in their company, right? It's only fair that I pay myself back by betting that they're gonna go down. Sometimes, right? I can't allow, although I know the money's gonna come back, I want some I want that short-term gratification that I talked to you guys about. I wanted to get some money today. And actually, I hadn't made any trades this week. I hadn't made at least none in the positive. So I need to make some of this money back. And this is where I hit it, right? So Alibaba stock is headed for its biggest drop of the year. So we see here, Still, it's not hard to find. Okay, still Alibaba stock looks set to fall Thursday as China's stock market fell due to concerns about its real estate sector and the impact of further lockdowns on the world's second largest economy. Alibaba stock was off 3.2% at 10 a.m. in U.S. trading, which would be its largest decline since falling 3.4% on December 31st. So this article dropped at about, I want to say 9:30 Central Standard Time. So it's saying 10 a.m. probably Eastern, but about 9:30 Central Standard Time, and I was on it, right? I saw this article drop. I was like, okay. And you guys see the time here, actually. It's 9:24 at the top of the screen, 9:24. And I was like, all right, I'm jumping in this. I'm getting in this bad boy. And I was actually going to look at multiple plays to get into in China to actually do put options on and make some short-term money, because BABA is a long-term banger. I mean, it's a great company. Again, I call it the Chinese Amazon. And who doesn't love Amazon? But I was busy at work. We all know the 9 to 5 is part of the journey. It is how we are able to fund this extra money, right? This side hustle, as I call it, or whatever. It's how we fund this. So I had work. I was in meetings, and I couldn't manage several options or several stocks. So I used this news, and I hung in there, right? I made money. Y'all saw the profits I took on. Lucid. Here's the news on Lucid. Lucid stock alert. 5 things to know about the upcoming January 19th catalyst. So January 19th is the date. That is the date where the individuals who own shares of CCIV will be able to come out of the lockdown and sell their shares if they so feel like it. So Lucid has enjoyed a pleasant 2022 so far, as the electric vehicle maker is up more than 8% year to date. After merging with special purpose acquisition company Churchill Capital last year, Lucid's Air model went on to win the acclaimed Motor Trend Car of the Year award. However, shareholders of Lucid should keep in mind an upcoming catalyst that has the potential to affect Lucid stock. On January 19th, the lockup period for existing shareholders of Lucid will expire. So that means they've been on lockup and have not had a chance to take any profits out of all this running up that Lucid has done. Lucid has been popping. I think it went up to $50, $60, and now it's currently sitting at, well, I want to say, let's see, it's currently sitting at about $38, $40. I'm sorry, $41.41. It was at $41.41 at the time of the screenshot. So, I mean, it's made plenty of money. And CCIV was only like a $20 stock before it actually merged with Lucid. So, here's the things to know, right? Here's the things to know. And I just took this screenshot. This was tonight. Lucid stock, what to know about the lockup expiration. This isn't the first lockup expiration for Lucid on September 1st. The lockup period for private investment in public equity shares expired. As a result, shares of Lucid stock fell by almost 11%. Imagine getting paid to see the price drop, and I'm actually not investing in Lucid anymore. When it was CCIV and I heard about the merger and the lockup, I sold my shares while it was up. I got out, took my profits, and that was last year. But I do think Lucid is also a long-term good company. But I knew not to hold on for that roller coaster, right? It fell 11%. I knew that this was a good time to get in. Even tomorrow may be another opportunity to get another put option. But I'll be on the lookout for that. You guys let me know if you want to see options. I posted them on my Instagram. I did not post them on any other social media, I don't believe. Lucid stock fell more than 22% the week prior to the September pipe lockup expiration. Tomorrow, January 12th, marks a week before the January 19th expiration, so investors may experience some price volatility during that period. The lockup expiration on January 19th may present a buying opportunity. Shares of Lucid stock traded more than 35% higher 1 month after the previous September lockup. Exactly. Those people who were locked up, they missed the opportunity for those 35% gains. They didn't have a chance to sell or take any profits off the table because they were in the lockup. Furthermore, shares of Lucid stock today are trading higher by over 145% when compared to the closing price on the pipe lockup expiration day. Again, missing out on 145% gains. So that's basically it. So I knew that there was a chance. The next lockup expiration date will fall on January 23rd. So really, we have next week. I mean, we see Lucid coming down. There's plenty of opportunities to trade more and more put options in it. If you guys want to do that. So again, you got to remember, let me know in the comments, kind of tell me how you feel about that. But as far as the company, Lucid, it has potential to be a long-term banger along with Neo Xpeng, and other EV companies, because EV is the way of the future. At least that is my opinion. That is how I feel about it. So yeah, that's what we got for today. Now my prediction on tomorrow, I actually feel like tomorrow's gonna be another red day. I actually hated to see the crash, but I mean it is what it is, and I'm here to hold for the long term. That is why we're buying into our financials, so that we're prepared for these things, and we're not gonna worry about it. Right? We're gonna continue to invest. We're gonna continue to average down. We're gonna continue to make money on the way down. Again, I tell people all the time, they go like, "Oh, you're gonna lose your money. You're gonna lose your money because these stocks are coming down." But no, I'm gonna get paid whether the stock is going up or whether it's going down, because I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna pay attention to the to the trends, technical analysis, and just the fundamentals of the stock trading thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Do not forget, the wealthy word of the week is faith. The wealthy word of the week is faith. The market is closed on Monday. So I hope you guys have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow.